Give me a second. I had a lover turn him into a man, showed him all the things he didn't understand. Whoa. Then he let him go. There I am. Why am I at the old... Okay, there we go. Okay, not HD. Is my thing fine? Okay, I think it's fine. Had a lover turn him into a man, showed him all the things that he didn't understand. Whoa. And then he let him go. Okay. Hey guys, this is SP2Boys10 here, back with some more Hidden Agenda. Now I'm back with some more choices runs. I have played this before, like during Christmas and stuff. I have done some choices. And I did like some bad choices that I can probably do here. But I'm going to do a lot of things wrong, and I'll probably do this for a while, like do multiple runs if I have time. So I might do that. So let's just continue with this. I've already done this before. I don't need to say what the game is or stuff about it. I still have yet to get people for competitive mode, and the problem is that I need friends. I need I need more people to connect to it. But the problem is it's not like if you watched the previous streams. If you didn't, then I'll just tell you that if you I immediately forgot what I was going to say. Oh, if you can only connect to this game if you're close to the PS4, like it's a hotspot. Like you can't. It's not like a Jackbox game where you can just connect from a far away distance. You literally have to do the thing with the thing. So
in story mode,
so
you're playing me.
I already know how to play the game. Don't need to tell me how to play the game when I already know how to play the game. Yeah, ripple effect. You know. I wish I could skip stuff like this because I've already seen it like multiple times. So I don't need to see it again. But I'm gonna see it again. Drip drop. Alright, I got my phone ready. I got everything set up because the first time I didn't have everything set up. So now I do. And actually, I don't have everything. I have to look at it real quick. But there's something that I need to long, and it takes like 30-something gigabytes. I don't understand it. Da 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 da. Excuse me? Why?
535 Meeker, 1031, possible hostage situation.
What's...
Extreme caution advised. Suspect description matches the trapper.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa. Why is the quality that bad? Why is the quality that garbage? It shouldn't be that garbage. Oh well, I guess. As long as it's still working. Maybe it'll fix itself over time. That's horrible,
You
though.
ready for this?
This is supposed to be...
Nice and easy. Textbook color. What's the play?
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box.
This is supposed to be HD. That's not HD at all.
I'm thinking we walk right through the front door. Catch him off guard.
Got it. Keep the lights on.
That's horrible.
Please!
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Okay. I can't fail that, but trying to figure things out. Why do I have horrible quality on my stream? It's supposed to be 720p at least, at the latest. And it's not like
I got a bad feeling about this. Let's stick together.
it's not like it should be bad quality. What the crap? It's like not HD at all. That's not right.
Hands up now!
To shoot, move your pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Oh, okay. I don't? I don't have to open
Hands
fire?
behind your head, no sudden moves.
I don't. I'm still gonna.
Oh my god.
What do I do? What do I do, George? What do I do? I'm just gonna stand here. I'm such a bad boy.
The hunt for the trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect,
I know,
Jonathan
shocking.
Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that
Pun
has
totally
gripped
intended.
the city and claimed the lives of first
Why is the
responder
quality
police
so
officers.
horrible?
More on this story as it develops.
Can you stop? Can you actually be good?
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn,
My
is guilty.
quality on my streams
Of
are
that
always
there is no
horrible.
doubt. Your job is
Because
simply
I want
to
it in
determine how he is
720p,
punished.
but my internet sucks
This
balls.
man, the so-called trapper killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby trapping his victims so our
She said
brave
booby, I'm not
first
funny.
responders became victims themselves. One such hero was Officer Tom Nelson, who died as he and his partner were making the arrest that brought us here today. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. Why? Because he hopes you will see him
The
as a
quality is
man,
horrible on my
a
streams. I
fellow
don't
human
like it.
being.
I don't like it.
But
It's a
this is
band.
only another one
It's
of
a
the
band boy.
trapper's clever ploys. We cannot trust this man. He has a deceitful, twisted, villainous mind, and nothing he says or does will ever change that. I therefore recommend punishment to the full extent of the law, no less than the death penalty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jonathan Finn, for the crimes for which you have been found guilty, I hereby sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
And he has like a little smile there, like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna die. Horrible life, anyways.
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot
Yeah, I know what to
updates,
do.
view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
Okay, tutorial guy, can you like do a little simple thing and shut your mouth?
I am Ray Weaver, and this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years.
The main
Got
character of this
48
game,
hours left on our Big Blue Marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims?
Katie
Phones
Cassidy
are
or
open.
whatever her name is.
Call it what?
She's an
You're
Arrow.
up.
Arrow.
So,
However you say it.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a
Katie
kid.
Cassidy,
That's
thank
no
you
excuse
for
to
telling
take
me
it
again.
out on our finest
Now I know.
boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marnie for one.
This is
The homicide, metal, the works. This gal's
gonna
on
be a
top of
run
the
where I
world,
just
and
beat
guess what?
a bad boy.
Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here.
or
in the
girl,
mud.
since I play as
Mishandling
women in
evidence,
this game.
improper conduct. Who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
Is my quality on my thing not actual ball sacks? On a stick? Next to some fries? Devil fries? Absolute. Oh, it's still
Morning,
devil
everyone.
fries. Crap.
Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marnie the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Why are they so horrible? It's supposed to be a good graphical game, and my thing is horrible. Crap.
Hey. Don't let Calvary get to you. Ever since he got internal affairs eyes on you, he acts like some kind of moral crusader.
At this point, I just tune him out.
Seriously. You doing all right?
I'd be doing a lot better if Calvary would take a short walk off a tall building.
I would keep your distance until all this inquiry bullshit blows over. Don't throw IA any bones.
Gee.
Thanks, Mom.
Detective Marnie, we have a word in my office.
She could have delivered that way better.
Look, Marnie,
but I don't know.
I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective,
I'm sorry, sir.
hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
She
You know,
believes.
sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes.
Okay, the one thing about these
I
Supermassive
that.
games is that they keep
But I know the
hinting
trapper
at the
set for
fact that you have a
execution in
choice.
48 hours. It's a heavy
Like,
load.
I understand
Knowing
this
you
is a
send someone to
decision-based
death row,
game, but no need to tell
I
the
don't want you to be
characters, hey,
distracted.
you have a choice. You know that, right?
I'd put him there again. Only next time, I'd make sure he didn't take my partner with him.
Officer Nelson's death was not in vain.
His death was my fault. My mess. Maybe once the trapper's pushing daisies, I can finally get a good night's sleep.
You will.
The fact is that I don't have to use this controller, so I don't know why The fact that the only
Got
reason
your
I'm keeping it
message.
anonymous for
Heading
the
to see
mic.
your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thank you for talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
Butterflip.
Kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to
I just
talk
drink all my
about
water,
Adam
which is
Jones.
bad.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
I know how to get what I need. Call you after. Your attorney says you've got something you want to share with me? You've got 5 minutes.
Why is
It's
my
round and
quality
I'm
so
outta here.
Miss
ball
Graves,
sack?
I did not kill anybody.
Sorry.
I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive.
You can't forgive your abusers once you've put them in the ground. Forgiveness doesn't work.
You know, it's kind of one of those things where I
I
need
didn't
to...
kill anyone!
You just interrupted me.
Calm down.
Calm? I'm about to fucking die! And nobody will know the truth.
What do you mean?
I was in the middle of talking.
I'm gonna die a liar. A dirty, sinning liar.
Truth about what?
The confession, the murders, everything!
Oh, so now you didn't kill them? The chaplain, the orderly?
But
Then who did?
it's kind of one of those things where you need to make... I want to make constant jokes, but at the same time I don't, because this is serious.
I'm sorry, Finn, but your time is up.
Wait, please, Miss Graves.
We're done.
It was Adam. Adam Jones. From the orphanage.
I'm listening.
He was my friend. Went through the same hell as me. He killed them. It was Adam, not me.
Adam.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you just realized you're running out
That
of
was just
road, so
another
you're buying
pronunciation
yourself
of
a little
Adam.
extra asphalt.
No. No.
You come up with a nifty little nobody to take your seat on the stainless steel ride. But there's only one problem.
What's that?
He doesn't exist.
He exists.
Where is he?
Adam escaped. And I found drugs.
What's... Okay.
I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. Trapper strikes again.
Buffer.
Can't be me, because I'm in here.
Stream.
Makes
Thank
sense,
you.
right?
Pretty convenient.
This is why I stream at night. This is why I
Convenient
stream
is
at night.
Father Raminsky running an orphanage.
This is why I do it at night.
Fox in a hen house.
I don't like
No
doing
idea
things
what it
at
was
night,
like in
but
there.
this is why I do it at night.
The playroom.
Because for some
that's
reason my
what he
internet is
called
way
it.
better at night.
I
It
think he's
sucks
the only one who was
massive,
having any fun in there.
massive duty
Cops never
in like
found
the
him?
afternoon or
No.
the morning.
Well, you can go see
And I
for yourself.
don't understand why.
I'm not even sure if the
I
orphanage is
never
still
understand
standing.
why. It's just
So
bad.
where is he?
Adam.
Like really
Now?
bad.
No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
So can you stop
I
buffering
got a
internet?
place.
Can
Where?
you stop
It's
buffering
not,
my stream? Thank you very much.
It's better if I drive.
I already have it in 720p low. Don't make me have to put it in 480p because it's already looking horrible as is. Wilhelm scream?
Hey! What's going on?
Wow. That's just weird.
Code 6, code 6. Hey! Hey! Settle down. Hey! Take it easy. Settle down.
How how to go.
The quality's so bad.
I got a report back on
I
Adam
like
Jones.
it.
He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Lana, your client just tried to assault me, okay? He's dangerous. If you're looking to get him out of here, it's not gonna happen. Ever.
I really gotta
I'm sorry.
not have this happen.
Yeah.
Look, that's not what I'm
Because
after.
Then why
it
bring me
needs
out
to
here?
improve
Tell the judge about
in a
Adam
good
Jones.
way.
Maybe he'll grant
The main
Finn a
problem is that
temporary
other people
release
use this internet in
and
the
help the cops track down
in the
Jones.
afternoon,
Lana,
and at night usually people are
too
sleeping.
late.
Therefore,
All
I
we're
can use the
doing is
internet either
delaying
at
the
night or
inevitable.
early in the morning,
Adam Jones
when they're
is
not using the
reasonable
internet,
doubt,
so that
Felicity.
things
Not
won't
enough
suck
to
like this.
overturn.
Finn is not a good man. But if he died,
Because people think that watching movies
sure he
and
is the trapper.
TV shows
Could you
and
live with
freaking
yourself?
playing Roblox on the highest freaking quality is the best use of the internet. That's not a joke. That's
sorry. It's thin
legit what's
soup.
happening.
You're on your own here, so go to the judge and see what he says.
Please, Felicity.
I'll talk to the police about Adam Jones. Maybe they'll find something, I don't know. But that's all I can do.
Thank you.
Sucks. You know what doesn't suck? I was thinking of a joke, but it never came. Okay. That was an unintentional sex joke right there.
Sounds like a load of fresh horse manure. Case is airtight. We caught him in the act, for Christ's sake. You want to tell me why, exactly, we should be listening to that scumbag?
I love a mini.
I'm just doing my job, Detective Calvary. I try not to miss things that might be important. I know that's sort of a foreign concept around here.
I'm not gonna punch a DA. Not a lady one, at least.
Who exactly
like this guy.
was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
I'm just covering every possibility. But yeah, I think he's lying. I just don't know how much. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I'd remember something like that.
He plays Minecraft on the freaking Xbox. That's what he does in there.
Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn.
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze.
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that
It's
data?
weird that his body
Now just
isn't moving at all. It's
hold
just
on a
his
goddamn
face, so it
second.
just looks odd.
This case
Like I
is
was looking at the scene multiple
Finn had
times, and
motive.
wondering what looked odd
He
about
went
it.
through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
I didn't ask for a running commentary, Calvary. I think the record is clear. Detective Marnie showed extreme bravery in a difficult situation. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear what happened from you. At least you were actually there.
Sure.
Boom, roasted.
Captain Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress. I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece
Going
of
solo.
cake, but
It's going solo.
that night everyone was on pins and needles because the
solo.
trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
Sorry about that notification. I don't know why PlayStation blocks those types of notification. All it said was that somebody was online. So I don't understand why they blocked it. I don't understand it at all. It's dumb. I wish they could change that option to where it lets you say Especially when, like, it gives you trophies. Like, it blocks the trophies as well. Which I don't understand why they would block the trophies as well. Like, there's no personal information or anything about it. Especially if I make my trophies public, which I do, and my activities public, which on the PlayStation, which I do. It makes no sense why they would block it if I stream it. It's not like it's personal messages or anything. It's literally a trophy I got.
This is 609 on the CFBIP. Open exit on the highway. No perp. Gonna make an entry to the trailer.
609 acknowledged. Caution advised.
I could see with like 720p low, it like gets from actual HD
Search for the clues
and then
shown
horrible,
at the top of the screen.
and then back to HD and then
Use your
horrible.
pointer to
It
highlight the
switches
clues
every
before the timer runs out.
It like goes from good to bad
Some of
every
these
few
clues
seconds.
could
I
help
don't know
you in the
why it does
future,
that. It's annoying.
So try to find them all.
And I can't do any other HD thing because then my stream will just crash because it's done that multiple times. I'm gonna find no clues. But yeah, I'm a horrible cop. It's a factoid. 100% facts. What's that? Facts? Actually, while I'm at it, let me just while I'm doing this, I'm changing something. Okay. Sorry about that. Also, I got a donate link down below in case you want to donate. I have no way to set up to where I can see them because I don't have Streamlabs, but when I do, I will know about it.
Help me. Please.
It's one of those things where like I should have Streamlabs set up, but at the same time I don't like use a PC or anything. I use PS4 recording, which sucks, but I don't have like an Elgato or anything.
Oh God.
So
Please help me, please. What's happening?
I have basically nothing. What happens if
I'm gonna remove the timer. Carefully.
Oh God! Oh my God! Get me out of there! Ah!
Shit.
God damn it! No! Oh God! Oh God!
I love how she realizes she can't do anything. She just slowly walks away.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Got out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
How did Finn get away?
I tried to lock down the perimeter, but Finn was long gone by the time backup arrived.
So how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered them as the Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the
Mr.
DNA
Finn has no
through
hair,
our
he's
criminal
bald.
database, and he
That's something
came
you
up
should
as
figure
the
out,
match.
like, He's
was already
bald.
in the system.
So how the
Finn
fudge
had
did
been in
he
and out of
discover
station
hair?
so many times,
Was it
practically had a door with
eyebrow
his name
hair?
on it.
Nose hair?
When we got the tip that
Chest
he'd been
hair?
spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, Dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
You are not helping.
I'm sorry, Detective, but your attitude is not helping.
I'm sorry. Last I checked, this was my case. And I got my guy convicted. Who the fuck are you to question my competency?
I'm a district attorney. Are you finished?
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Or anything else we can help you with?
Do you have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Well, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Calvary, stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
I don't like that guy. That guy's a meanie. Meanie Bobini, never be like that.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say that...
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful.
I mean, they are with the... I'm sorry.
See you later, Detective Marnie.
Her face looked weird with that, ripple.
Huh. A rat trap. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, local undertaker, drunk, no apparent connection to Las Palmas orphanage. After the
That writing on
murder,
the bottom
trapper
left is
rigged a
blurry. I don't know
shotgun to
how
the
the
motel door and the first responding officer was killed. Second target, Frederick LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas, drug charges, assaults, but no convictions. Trapper left his body in a pitch-black room and filled the light fixture with C4. First responding officer flipped the switch, and sayonara. Third target, Father Rominsky. The Trapper had sewn explosives inside his body, wired to blow if he moved a muscle. Left him sitting in a prayer position, and he was forced to confess his sins, namely the abuse he and his cronies conducted at the orphanage. The first responder was... it was Sergeant Teller. A theory. While the first target had no apparent connection to Las Palmas, all the responding officers were from the 3rd Precinct, including Detective Marnie. Were the initial victims just a smokescreen, and the real targets the 3rd Precinct police? Why would target them? Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
That's a nice lighting water effect.
Sergeant Riggs.
Calling Sergeant Riggs.
Hello?
Hi, it's Miss Graves. Sorry for calling so late.
It's no problem. Can I help you with something?
I've been going over the Trapper case files, and I think I'm starting to see a new angle.
Yeah? How so?
Well, this is very loose, and maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree here, but what if the initial targets weren't the real targets after all? And every one of the responders was an officer in the 3rd Precinct?
Well, it's true that all the responding officers are from the same precinct, but that's just because that's where the murders occurred. Of course, I suppose that could be on purpose.
Well, aside from all being from the same precinct, is there anything else to connect the cops?
Well, back then the 3rd Precinct didn't exactly have a stellar reputation. A lot of those guys were into drugs.
Now?
Now everyone's eager to put it behind them. Things got much better. Actually, pretty soon after the Trapper killings.
Detective Marnie was part of the 3rd Precinct before she transferred to your district. Was she involved in the corruption?
I didn't know her then. but as far as I can tell, she's a solid cop.
All right, well, thank you so much, Sergeant Riggs. Another note, Trapper was Detective Calvary's case, yet Marnie arrested Finn. Something about the tension today between Calvary and Marnie feels like it runs deeper than they were letting on. Something seems fishy.
Fishy, like fish. Good one. Good one, me. Very comedic.
This is 125 at the 1016. Make an entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
This is the police. Anyone here? Oh, dear God. Sir, can you hear me?
Are you choking? Are you choking? Wow.
Hey, what's going on?
Becky, it's...
What?
It's not good. The victim. It's one of us.
What? What happened?
We're still sorting through the mess, but a call came in, there was a body. Responders showed up. Body was rigged. It looks just like a Trapper murder.
You don't mean that...
I know, I don't know how.
No. No, somebody has made a mistake. There's no way.
Becky.
I have to see.
Stop.
What? What?
It's Calvary.
No, that doesn't make sense. He doesn't answer calls. He's a detective.
He was the call.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it
Rude.
looks like Calvary was indulging
You
in
better
some
close that
private
mouth.
hospitality.
That dead body
Hired
better close that mouth
hospitality?
before.
Yep.
Track her down?
Just the manager's vague description, brunette, 20s.
Great.
Calvary's firearm was discharged, full clip. But the only blood in here is his own. And, Officer Montesino's.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. With traps.
Fuck.
Not gonna find anything. Get wrecked.
Anything?
Nothing useful.
Becky. I tried to call you last night.
Becky, let me
Yeah?
smash.
You didn't answer.
I didn't feel like talking.
I got you,
Where
Blue.
were you?
Do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to
I'm
yourself.
not saying that.
Oh no, but it's the first thing that pops up in there.
It's motive. Becky, we look for motive first thing we do. I just want to rule it out.
No, I'm gonna do it.
I cannot believe that you would even think...
I'm trying to help you.
You know what, Carl? Go fuck yourself.
Crap.
Oh my god.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Fix myself a drink. I drank all my drink. But I'm gonna continue. It does that throughout the entire song, and I noticed it. I noticed it. Can't say it didn't. But I'm gonna do something real quick while this I can continue. So hold on a second. Aight. It's all good now. It's all good now. Let's do this.
And
Let's
now,
do this thing.
part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
Yeah, I know. I know when it's coming up. You don't need to tell me.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Hanging in there.
A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
And what about the bomb, sir? Was it intended to kill us?
We got lucky. The blast exploded outward from the bodies, so when Hillary moved cavalry, the bulk of the force hit the wall.
I'm grateful I still have my hands.
Yeah, me too. Montesinos, not so lucky.
So you really think this is the Trapper?
Could be this Adam character.
It would really... His neck, I don't know why he possesses
Until we
his
have
neck
reason to
like that.
believe
It's just
otherwise, we are
weird.
treating the patient. She is familiar with the Trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy.
And please stop. Stop now. Stop now. Stop right now. Stop right now. Stop right now. Is it good now? Is it good now? Can I continue? Sure hope so.
Due respect, sir, but I don't think that going through files in a basement is the best use of my time right now.
Detective Marty, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who decides what's the best use of your time. Got it?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks, no matter how it goes down. But thank you for asking. I'll let you know if we find anything.
Look, when I saw Finn in the lockup, he did offer to help.
So?
Well, if Adam Jones is real, he might help us find him. Well, it's complicated. Need a judicial order to get him out of cold storage.
Yeah, wow. Good luck with that.
I'm gonna talk to the judge. If it's a real lead, we gotta check it out while we still have time.
My internet still sucks. It needs to get better. Like, this is supposed to be, like, really fast internet, but at the same time, it's not at all. And it goes absolutely horrible at random times. Like right now, question mark? No, I think it's good. Like, look at the quality of the freaking video. It's just horrible. Let me just put it over her eye.
He...
Oh, okay.
Could be useful.
I hope so.
Went
I mean,
right
I'll
to that.
speak to Judge Vanstone. If he agrees, will you be on the detail?
Yeah. If I can get out of the dungeon. Do we have a problem?
What?
The fuck were you going on about this morning at the crime scene?
Becky,
Do you honestly think that I have something to do with this?
not now, okay?
Yeah, I want to know why you don't trust me.
Becky, hey, come on. Everyone knows about the bad blood between you and Calvary. You really gotta cool it. Some of these
I
guys
mean,
think you're not all there. You could lose
multiple
your
people
job.
had bad
So
blood
bad
with that
blood
guy.
equals murder suspect. It's kind of a stretch.
You had
He's a
motive, Becky.
Dirtbag.
I'm just doing my job.
He was jerk. Big jerky jerk.
Why you keep pushing me?
Give it a rest.
Hey! You keep pushing me and I'm gonna push back.
You really want to threaten your partner right now?
So, Jonathan Finn claims this Adam Jones is responsible for the 2012 Trapper killings.
That is what he claims.
And now the murder of Detective Jack Calvary.
Yeah.
Are you buying it?
I have
She almost
doubts,
fell asleep there.
But we do have a
She was like,
record of
oh,
an Adam
gotta
Jones
stay
at
up.
the orphanage. Same time as Finn.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
There's no way to know unless we try, sir.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
I think that he can help us. If you grant Finn a single-day release under armed guard, we may save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
I see. All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody. But only for 3 hours, no more.
Thank you.
3 hours. Okay. I was about to say something, but immediately changed my mind because I didn't think
Adam
it would
Jones
be
was
right to say.
definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
The thing is, I kind of want to... Let's go to Orderly first.
LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas. In and out of the 3rd Precinct lockup for years, but known for his uncanny ability to avoid doing any real time. Seems likely that he knew people on the inside. If the 3rd Precinct cops were the trapper's targets, well, he connects both worlds. His brother, Vernon LeMay, works in sanitation downtown. I'm gonna pay him a visit.
Well, you go do that.
I'd like to have a little chat.
A chat. I already saw that too.
This is 609 in pursuit of suspect. Party made foot bail.
Like, you wouldn't even do anything, so why do you think, like, the police are after you right now? I wanted to ask some questions, like, calm down. You naughty boy. Coming after you. This is why I need to mess with them.
Stay back. Back!
Drop your weapon. Drop your weapon now!
No. You just stay back.
I said drop the weapon.
Drop your weapon! I'm not gonna say it again.
I said drop it.
Now.
Well, no. He had his... She had her hands on him. She just, like, let go. Like, so quickly. Also, that was the same person that was the flamethrower guy in Until Dawn. It's like Larry... whatever his last name is. He's, like... works on the game, like... screenplay? Or the director, I think.
You okay?
Something.
Yeah.
But he likes... I think he likes to be in, like, everything he makes.
What happened?
As a character.
I don't know.
This is
The
the
whole
second
thing's
game
fucked, man. I
he's
mean, he
in
just...
it?
he went up there
You were
and...
just supposed to question the guy.
I don't know, maybe he had a fucking death wish or
Hey,
something.
hey,
Look,
slow
this
down.
is not my fault, Carl.
Can you try and piece this together for me?
That's
Oh.
it. That's what happened.
Yeah, but how, Becky?
You think I had a choice? It's not like I pushed him off.
Then what?
He had a gun, Carl.
Yeah.
This is so fucked up. It's fucked up.
Hey, why don't we take a breather, grab a beer, just chill out a bit, all right?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Let's grab a beer.
Marnie,
Well, I just came from Vanstone, and he's let Finn out under armed guard. Headed to a house at 22 Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
You found absolutely nothing.
I approached Vernon LeMay, the orderly's brother.
Yeah, and?
He bolted. Got up on a goddamn roof and... I fucked it up. He's dead.
Shit. Damn. Becky, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
We're gonna solve this, Becky. We don't need LeMay.
Yeah, well, I'll see you at the house.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
What's with that smile?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You gonna help me out or what?
Yeah, I'll help you out. Tight.
How's that?
So kind of you.
Oh, thanks.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
I wish I could play this game with my PS4 controller, not just my phone. Because if my phone dies, I'm gonna have to charge it. But with the PS4 controller,
clear.
it lasts longer.
Couple squatter
And it
nests,
usually
looks like
tells
they
me if
split.
it's almost dead.
All right, give us 5.
Granted, my phone does as well, but
Start the tour, boss.
like if
Right
you
this way.
get out of tab or like get off the app to just like look at a notification or something or look at an email or something on the phone, it immediately disconnects
This
you
room right in here.
until you connect again,
This is where Adam slept when he
which
ran
is
away.
really
Nobody's been here for years, Finn.
really
I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
infuriating. Let's not look at anything. Nothing. 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 Nothing.
Detective Marnie, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah, we just need a couple minutes here.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off, right in front of Adam. Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
Murder's murder. It wasn't self-defense.
Maybe how you see it.
Doesn't mean she had the right to kill.
So yeah,
Look at that zoom in.
Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas.
A typical
Out of the frying
Supermassive
pan
game
into the
zoom in.
fire, huh? You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Raminsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops? He knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed, parents failed, system failed. What would you do? You took out the people who hurt us.
Okay, that took a while.
It's not for me to decide. That's what a jury's for.
Yeah, so I hear.
Who gave him the right?
You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of... It don't matter much now. Once Adam got his man, he retired. And I'm about to pay the price.
His man?
Rominsky. His last victim.
Yeah. Rominsky.
What?
He was a piece of work, all right.
Tell me about it.
Ah, shit. I need to take this. You gonna be all right?
Go.
Hey.
Hey.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You still think I'm making all this up?
Less and less. But without proof that Adam's still running around...
I can get you proof.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like this, I can't.
You're nuts.
Look, he's never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own, I can draw him out, serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Vanstone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
What if I were a wire? Then you could keep tabs on me.
No.
But it could work.
No. You're on death row. Did you forget that?
For crimes I didn't commit. Did you forget that? Look, there's, something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
You could make it look like I overpowered you. No one would have to know.
You gotta get your head examined.
It's the only chance you got. And it's my only chance to do one good thing before it's all over. Look at me. I could take you out in a second. Police would buy it. We can make it look real.
Prisoner 75422 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
This is Officer 732.
I kinda...
Receive a request. Please stand
I want to be a
by
horrible cop, so I'm gonna.
For 5
I'm gonna play along.
years, I thought I was responsible for the death of an innocent hostage. No one trusts me because of you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, save it. Give me one good reason I should trust you after all of that.
I can't give you a good one, but I could tell you that I ain't the same man.
Oh, dang, that's different.
Junkie believes whatever's convenient. Adam took advantage of that. Believe me, I want to take down this fucker just as much as you.
All right, shut up. I don't want to hear another goddamn word. You understand? Hey, hey, you're not going anywhere, cowboy.
Darn. I thought being super aggressive and just not letting it play through would still let him escape, but I guess not. Oops. Oh well. She's thick. With 5.5 C's.
Back to the beginning. The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. Widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband. Maybe 5 years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to be chatty.
Open up, it's the police.
Yes?
Miss
Thank
Johnson?
you.
What do you
for
want?
opening up. Hope you had a nice day. Your hair looks nice.
I was hoping to ask you a few questions about your husband.
I ain't got no time for this.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said I ain't got no time for questions about my lying, cheating husband. Nobody came and asked me questions
Oof.
when I reported him
That badge
beating
did
on
nothing.
me.
Miss Johnson! There were cops, good cops, who died along with your
She
husband.
doesn't even look like she's yelling
just
or
doing
raising
their
her
job.
voice.
Yeah, well, I don't know nothing about that. As far as I see it, Jonathan Finn done me a favor. More than the cops, that's for damn sure. Someone should give him a medal. All right. You gonna tell me exactly what it is you want to know?
Miss Johnson, you should have told the cops if your husband was abusing you.
What are you talking about? You don't know shit. I called the cops on my husband 3 times a damn week. They never came. They didn't give a good goddamn till something happened to one of their own.
Okay. Sounds like he had the same MO as Adam Jones's dad.
Wow, those were pretty quick transitional scenes. I love how he knew that she was there. I'll pass it. Why not? I'll fill this one though. Get trashed. That was complete garbage. And so is this.
This is 609. In pursuit of an unknown suspect. Average height. Dark hoodie.
It sucks that she calls now that he escaped. Nice aggression on that car. Slaps car roof. Meme. Slaps car roof when you don't get a good deal. Welcome to Salty's Platoon. How tough are ya? How tough am I? I'll slap the glue of a car. Wow.
8:23 p.m. Revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's murder.
I'm not funny.
Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first.
Ooh, what you gonna do in the bedroom?
It's not that big of a place, but I always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
I ain't gonna find no clues. Nope, no clues. Look at this fan. Look at this other fan. Look at this deer poster. I said poster, it's a painting. Same thing, really. If you think about it. It's really not. Just trying to make a good excuse on why I said the wrong thing. Nice, you did so much in there, you just looked around. Let me check inside of the bedroom. I'm just gonna stand in this one position, just flashing the light over everything. Balls? What's going on? What the crap? What's that booty? I'm gonna fail this. Eat. She's making a run for it. Instead of you could have just jumped the hood and just hood it
Oh, fuck.
Jump the
Let
fence
another one go, Becky.
on that
Great
patio
work.
and just attack that person. Did a whole body dive on that person, but
Carl?
nope. Just decides to stare for a good
Can you
second.
meet me? We need to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
Okay, that's the end of part 2. Hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Hit the box! I'll hit the box, alright. Give it a good slap. Call it Sherry. It just tells me the choices I've already done that I already know that I did. Literally, this game is 2 hours long, and it feels the need to want to take 10 minutes of that time reminding you of choices you literally did a second ago. Which I don't understand. Threatened her partner for not trusting her. That literally has no outcome. Vernon fell to his death from the roof of the car park. Becky's investigation into LeMay hit a dead end. I mean, dead end, literally.
And now, part 3 of Hidden Agenda.
Part 3! Let's get ready to rumble! I lost that voice halfway through. Temple by 2:45. 20:45. I can't read! Bar and grill.
I went back to the crime scene to see if Forensic missed anything, but came up empty.
Becky, you should not have gone back there without clearing it with Riggs first.
Well, maybe if anyone in the department trusted me, I'd actually be able to do my job. Thanks. I wish we could find the hooker that was with Calvary. That'd at least be a place to start. Maybe Finn's right. And Adam Jones is the one behind all this. But if he really is the one doing all this, where is he now?
It's late. I think you should take this up with Sarge first thing in the morning. And you might want to go easy on the sauce.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Another supermassive zoom in for no reason. Battery dad's on. It did. Okay, I feel like there's going to be a really quick, fast QuickTime event coming up, and I have to pay very close attention to it. I charged that phone. Who is that girl, though? Get out of my face. Oh, fudge. There's another one?
Fuck!
What's the point of shooting it gonna do? Could have put out the gun a second ago.
This is 609. I need a trace on license number 2018116.
License 2018116 returns clear and is registered to a vehicle belonging to Simon Hillary.
It's a medical examiner?
I need backup. Now. In pursuit of the trapper. I repeat, I need immediate backup.
I mean, this is something. This isn't... I just wanted to pass this. Ooh, deja vu. I've been here in this place before.
Contacts.
Who would you like to call? Carl, listen to me. It's Hillary.
What?
Simon Hillary is the trapper.
The ME?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm headed to his house.
Becky, I'm on my way. Be careful, okay?
He automatically believes her? Alright. Alright. That makes sense. I mean, considering I just gave him complete attitude and everybody thinks it's me. I'm good. Okay, there we go. The subtitles were still on while I was learning, so that froze up. Hilary. Us. Larry. I just wanted to pass that. Like, I wanted to do everything wrong, but I did want to see what happened if I passed that.
Simon is the trapper. I repeat, Simon Hillary is the trapper.
So everybody,
house. Heading in.
everybody thinks it's me. So me like saying, "Oh, it was someone else," might. What the fudge is he doing? Simon, that's not how you play on a computer.
Freeze. Don't move. Don't move.
Huh. You got me.
I've had enough of your shit.
Oh. Why would you do that to me? Oh fudge, I can't believe you done this. Oh, are you serious? I can't believe you done this. Now, that was just rude. I mean, I know I'm hot, but... Bad joke? I'm sorry. This game is so short. The fact that it still has like 37 gigabytes is crazy.
Detective Becky Marnie has been investigating Hillary in connection to the murder of Detective Jack Calvary. We've confirmed that Detective Becky Marnie was found dead in the residence of Simon Hillary, a forensics medical examiner with the local police force.
Oh, how?
According to
She got
files
burned.
we've obtained from an anonymous leak within the police force, Detective Marnie was implicated in the notorious 2012 Trapper killings,
Oh, well, that's
previously attributed to Jonathan Finn. The police are treating these reports as nothing more than a vicious smear. An investigation is ongoing. Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press only moments ago.
Now I'm gonna do multiple runs of this game, not just one. Because I know the ending's about to come up in like 2 seconds. But I'm gonna do multiple runs, so... It sucks that you can't go like between parts. You have to start from the game from the very beginning.
We can now confirm that Detective Becky Marnie has been killed. We have no further comments at this time, thank you.
The goddamned medical examiner. How do we miss something like that? Good police are in short supply around here. And now there's one less.
I was frustrated with you.
Do you know someone named Simon Hillary?
Marnie.
Okay, thanks.
She's a tough nut to crack, and yes, she's got a lot of baggage, but I should have trusted her. She was right.
How does everybody just assume I was right? I could have easily just framed the guy. I don't understand. Can I quit? Did I get that trophy where like there was a trophy where I burned to death? So is that how I did it? I burned to death. It was a trophy. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I mean, you can't see it on my screen, but I can see it on mine. Oh. Oh. Oh, it wasn't... Okay. It wasn't... It wasn't... It wasn't... It wasn't. It wasn't the one girl, it was the other. I like this frame right here. I don't know why it happens, but I like it. but it wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know how I'm gonna keep saying it, but it was the wrong girl. It was the other girl, Felicity, that ends up burning to death. I don't know how that happens.
In story mode, you're playing the game for fun.
That's
Work
what happens
together to
when
solve
I
the
pass the
crime
thing, though.
and play the story you want to see.
Now, I'm going to do another run of me passing everything and passing the QuickTime events. But failing at the very end. Oh, dang, I had like 4 viewers, and then like once the credits came on, everybody left. I wasn't done! I said I was doing another run! It sucks I have to do all this over again. Is there like options to skip? No. Okay. Wow. It's hard to like keep commentary on something that literally just happened. But hey, it works. I will make like a 2019 update video or something saying that like what I want to. I said in the last stream that I want to make a video like that. And it probably will come out eventually.
You ready for this?
Of course I'm ready.
Nice and easy. Textbook college. What's the play?
I want to see what happens
Vote
when
for
I
choices
save
by
the
moving your
policeman and
pointer
not the
inside the box.
hostage.
I'm thinking we walk right through the front door. Catch him off guard.
Got it. Keep the lights on. Police!
It's good. Good song.
Use your pointer to hit
see
the
what happens
target
if I
before
fail
the
here.
timer runs out.
I mean, this is probably not that big of a consequence, but this is like basically a tutorial thing to say, hey, you're supposed to do this. If I don't pass the... Oh, that's it? Okay. I didn't pause it.
What do you think?
I think...
I got a bad feeling about this. Let's stick together.
Hands up now!
to shoot.
He's got some
Move your
crazy
pointer
nipples.
onto the target.
I don't know why that was the
Before you
first thing I
shoot.
looked at.
You do not have to open fire.
Oh, I don't? Interesting. Why is he like...
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
Why does he have like no shirt on?
Oh my god. Help!
Wow.
The hunt for the Trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders
Didn't
that
they
has
shoot
gripped
at
the
his
city
heart?
and claimed the lives of first response
no.
police officers. More on this story as it
They
develops.
shot on the right side, the right shoulder.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called Trapper Killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. These innocent people were targeted for no other reason than to play out Jonathan Finn's sick game. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. Why? Because he hopes you will see him as a man, a fellow human being. But this is only another one of the Trapper's clever ploys. We cannot trust this man. He has a deceitful, twisted, villainous mind, and nothing he says or does will ever change that. I therefore recommend punishment to the full extent of the law, no less than the death penalty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jonathan Finn, for the crimes for which you have been found guilty, I hereby sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
So...
Tap the logbook button
I
on your
know.
app to read plot updates,
Shut your mouth.
view character biographies, and check the major
I don't
ripple
care, you probably
events
got paid
affecting
$5
your
to
story.
voice chat. Voice friggin' fudge. Trying to make a joke, but I stutter.
And this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own
Probably
homegrown
got
villain,
paid $5
Johnny
to read those lines.
the Trapper.
There we go.
Sucker's
That's
been
the
on
joke.
death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man. I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marnie for one. Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
She didn't actually do that, so I don't know why they keep blaming her for that. Like, what's the evidence to provide that she did that? She literally had a cop with her. Is it because I shot that fish tank? I mean, no, because, like, if the other cop shoots, it'll say tampering with evidence that I did it anyways. So there's, like, no evidence because I had a cop with me, so why the
morning,
fudge is
everyone.
that theory even coming out?
Caught another pair of John Does this weekend.
Fudge.
We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marnie the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, I pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
dismissed.
Hey, Becky. Ignore him.
Calvary?
Everyone knows he only reported you because you're the biggest target.
Glad to know my accomplishments have earned me something.
You doing okay?
It's not really much of an accomplishment.
I'd be doing a lot better if Calvary would take a short walk off a tall building.
Hey, just promise me you won't do anything. Don't give IA anything to work with. At least while the inquiry's still open.
I didn't say, yeah, you got it. Game, just because of that,
Gee,
I'm gonna say this.
Thanks, Mom.
Detective Marnie?
I was gonna say, yeah, you got it, but if the freaking subtitles want to say that it predicted that I was gonna say that, no way. Gonna do that to me?
Look, Marnie, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective...
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
'Cause I mishandled evidence
You know,
in a
sometimes feels like we don't have a
crime
choice
scene.
in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the trapper's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you sent someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
Knowing Jonathan Finn's about to make his exit is what gets me up in the morning, sir.
Better than a cup of coffee.
Okay. Well,
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thank you for talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
He'd be kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
If he's actually got something to say, then I'm ready to hear it. Call you after?
Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Your attorney says you have something you want to tell me.
Sure, but you ain't gonna believe me. No one does. I used to blame God for just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now.
Look,
God teaches us to forgive.
Like, I understand this game is very graphical, but what's with this
go out, I ain't
constant
going
zoom
out a
ins?
liar.
Especially
Then
to their
tell me the
eyes.
truth.
Miss Graves.
Like, on a movie that really works well, but with a
kill
game,
anybody.
especially with a game like this, where like their eyes can trail off, or it constantly has to move, or not actually look where they're supposed to be looking, it doesn't look as dramatic. Oh, wait, this one's different.
Listen to me. I don't like you. I believe in my duty, and that is to listen to what you have to say, but that window is closing fast. So speak up.
It was Adam.
Adam?
Adam was my best friend at the orphanage.
That was a different dialogue.
And he killed those people.
I'm listening, but you have to give me more to go on.
Adam and I, we've seen some shit together. Makes you close. Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, 'cause I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a henhouse. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Well, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
Not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam, now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not,
It's in my pants.
It's better if I draw you a map.
I'm sorry? Oh, fudge. Hold on. It disconnected because of course, like I said, my phone was almost dead. And right when it said, oh, battery's almost dead, it literally just disconnected me. It's one of the main flaws of this game. Hold on. Hopefully this will work. Help. There we go. There you go. Oh, good now. Can you connect me again? There we go. Did that white part on the top pop in the stream as well? Yeah, it does. I don't know why that does that. Okay, I'm gonna say sure. Bring up the pepper spray, but don't spray it. Wilhelm scream. Of course they had to add that. Like, you know, a popular scream that you can use that's not copyrighted or anything? Just use the Wilhelm scream. Everybody uses it.
Stop. Finn? Stay back.
I just want to talk.
He just wants to talk. Let's let him talk then. No, I'll let you talk.
Hey!
Never mind.
Hey! Settle down.
Oh, he tried to grab me. Oh, that's something else. That's a no-no. I don't approve.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Lana, your client just tried to assault me, okay? He's dangerous. If you're looking to get him out of here, it's not gonna happen. Ever.
Jesus. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Look, that's not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
Not enough to overturn.
Finn is not a good man. But if he dies, and you didn't do everything in your power to make sure he is the trapper, could you live with yourself?
Should I? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet.
It sucks that I have to start this game
Thank
from
you
the very
so much
beginning.
for
I
seeing
mentioned
me
that
so
before, but
quickly.
it just
Miss Petty
really
already
grinds
filled
my
me in
gears.
on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
The timing is certainly convenient, but I think he's telling the truth. Or at least some version of it. So far it adds up.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
Well, that's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, How can you be sure Finn can track him down?
I'm not sure what the truth is, but I know it's out there, and we need time to find it.
Apparently, you need to release a convicted serial killer to find it.
Just long enough to lead the police to Adam Jones.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
I do want to pick the uncertain one. No, I'll pick the uncertain one.
I don't think it's my place to make that kind of decision, sir.
I'm sorry, Miss Graves, but Finn has gotten into your head once, and he's doing it again. He's clearly a desperate man, just dredging up anything he can from his past to delay the inevitable. There's just not enough here for me to take any action. Finn stays put. The execution will go on as planned.
Hey, Lana.
No go, huh?
Yeah, Van Stone's mind's made up.
All right. There's one more thing you can do for me.
I feel like you're running out of favors here.
The police and homicide won't talk to me. They think I'm just as bad as my clients. But they'll talk to you.
I don't know. I'm not sure Homicide will talk to me either.
It's over in a couple hours either way. For Finn.
God damn it. Fine. I'll let you know how it goes. And I need a raise.
Then you should have gone into corporate law. Don't you know that crime doesn't pay?
Yeah.
Another zoom in. Why'd you do that? I think that's literally the only time someone, like, in this game genuinely smiled.
Sounds like a load of fresh horse manure. Case is airtight. We caught him in the act, for Christ's sake. You want to tell me why, exactly, we should be listening to that scumbag?
I'm sorry to spring this on you. We all want the same thing. A man is about to be put to death, and we need to make sure he deserves it.
Oh, Jonathan Finn deserves it. Of that I am sure.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
I think there's something there.
Is there a way for
I
them
just
to
wanna put
accuse
this
Felicity or
thing
something?
to rest before Finn's put to rest. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I'd remember something like that.
You know, it's kind of one of those
Didn't
things
come
where
out
the
in
scene
report.
plays again, and I just want to make a different
I was
but the same
wondering,
joke.
Mr. Hillary.
Like a similar
so,
joke.
when you
but, like,
analyzed the
it'll
bodies
probably
of
just
the
get old.
Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
It's weird that
So
Simon
no
is
reason
the
to
actual
suspect
killer, but
anyone
for
but
some
Finn.
reason, the first time they
I do
introduce
recall
him,
only,
like,
you know,
it's just
submitting
weird.
a partial analysis
Like,
of the
something just
evidence
feels weird
because
here.
Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze.
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. This case is closed. Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
I think I'd like to hear from Detective Marnie, if you don't mind.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway.
What's
A
with the
break-in in
10-8s and
progress.
stuff like that? Are they code
I
numbers?
was closest to the scene, so I went solo.
I'm not a cop, so I have no idea.
Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could
Wait
have
a
been
minute.
next.
Did it literally only take me an hour to actually beat the game before? I hear a baby crying. Yeah. An hour and 40 minutes it took me to actually beat the game on that one ending before. Even less, because it's 105 minutes now. It doesn't take that long of a time to beat the game. I'm gonna pass this. I mean, I kinda killed that one woman that might have been able to help. But
search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. The clues before the timer runs out. Some of these clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
I only know the ones that actually do are relevant, like this one. It's wire cutters. I don't need to look at anything else. But I will look at this one just cause. The footprints don't really matter. I saw that buff on the stream. That shouldn't be happening.
Help me. Oh, shh. Okay. Just keep quiet.
Who did this to you?
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh, God. Please, help me. Please. What's happening?
Remove the timer.
Oh, God.
And good thing I didn't explode jokes, I would have less time to actually
Calm down, please.
do this. There would be less time.
Hurry.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Got out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
It was very brave of you to go in there alone.
I was, just doing my job.
And, how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, he just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, Dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
Okay, let's ease up on the pissing contest, all right? Let's at least try to pretend to work together.
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt on all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Anything else we can help you with?
Thanks for that, controller. Freaking the controller ends up shutting off. I know I don't use it, but at the same time I'm playing a game. This is why I want to use the controller, because if I don't use the controller for an hour, it just automatically shuts off.
Do you have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Well, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire
No.
division, you understand?
I mean,
I
yeah,
got a better
because
idea. We let that psycho die on the
when
table.
I do,
Calvary,
it's crap.
stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
I was trying to call him Crab because he said that, but the joke was bad. Implemented it badly. I'm a bad boy. Not in the very
Hey, Graves. Yeah,
I just
inappropriate way. In the
Calvary's a dick.
normal.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna stop.
You were really helpful.
You were very helpful. Let me just look around like I'm super uncertain about something.
Oh, hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
Okay, sure. I can help you with that.
Perfect. Call me.
Yeah, she just does half smiles. She doesn't do like full smiles like Felicity did before. Just half smiles.
A rat trap. Huh.
Yep. Found one.
I love how she didn't even look at the paper. She's just like, okay, I can pick up this paper without even looking.
We managed to keep it out of the press. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, the Undertaker. After he killed him, the trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door, and the officer who got the call took it in the chest. Simple, but messy. Not a guarantee he killed the responder.
Was there anything more on the victim? I mean, he's the only one without a connection to Las Palmas, just a local gin hound.
Finn called it a dry run with a wet noodle. I guess that was his idea of some kind of sick joke.
I have a wet noodle. I'm sorry.
But then again, if he's not the trapper, God damn it. This case is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Ricky, do you want to take a break?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, this was all ancient history. And staring at these files again, Finn's execution coming up, I don't know, it's been hard to sleep with this shit just running through my head.
Well, the good news is it'll all be over before you know it.
Yeah, you're right. Second target, nasty piece of work.
Oh, this is the one that would beat the kids till you couldn't recognize them.
LeMay. Orderly at Las Palmas. A couple years before the orphanage,
He looks nothing
narcotics had a file on
like
him
what you see when you
But they couldn't
find
get
him.
anything to stick.
Slippery son of a bitch. The trapper left his body in a pitch-black room, rigged a light fixture with C4. The cop who showed up flipped the light switch and let there be light.
He's definitely elevating here. I mean, his first real kill, more sophisticated, but he wasn't satisfied.
Third target, Father Rominsky, leader of the pack. Chaplain at Las Palmas and the man behind the abuse.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. The trapper knocked him out, cut him open, and rigged him up with explosives to blow if he moved. We got a tape of the whole thing a few days later. The sick fucker made Rominsky kneel in prayer for hours, confessing his sins. When he got
I hope the
what he
mic isn't
wanted, he
picking that
called
up, but there's
Sergeant
a dog
Teller.
outside barking.
Did you know the other two cops?
That was my precinct.
So, all three of them, and you, a first responder in the botched attempt, all from the 3rd precinct?
The murders were in our district.
How well did you know the other two? I mean, how well did you know the other first responders?
Enough to know that I didn't like him much. I got out of there as soon as possible.
What if the first victims in each incident were just a smokescreen, and the real target was the 3rd precinct?
Interesting.
Yeah?
These 3 cops, they weren't exactly best of the boys in blue.
How so?
3rd precinct had problems. Of chemical variety.
They were using?
Yeah, and then some.
I'm surprised this never came up in the investigation.
I'm not.
Chemical variety.
Anyways, you might
they
have
must
something.
have used that.
What's up with you and Calvary?
No, there's a guy who's got it coming.
You couldn't even cut that tension with a chainsaw.
That's a chemical. And it's oxygen.
Calvary's just got to stick up his ass.
Why is that?
Well, for starters, I'm the one who nabbed the trapper, not him. He can't stand it.
Okay, he's had some time to get over that.
Yeah, you'd think. But he keeps messing with me.
How so?
Just because I'm good at my job, I have a target on my back.
I'm sure that's not true.
Yeah, easy for you to say. My dad's not around to fight my battles for me.
No one has it easy in this town, okay?
Daddy? Mother?
This is 125 at the 1016. Making entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
This is the police. Anyone here?
At this point, I'm just trying to make as much noise as possible with this chair, because I know there's no escaping the chair noise.
Oh, dear God. Sir, can you hear me?
It's weird how he had to take off the pillow, though. Like, especially with all the Trapper murders. If it was like a murder, why did you have to see the person's face first? Did you have to... I know you had to identify the person, but you have to identify if the person's alive or not first.
What?
Victim's a cop.
What? What happened?
Okay, that was
Just trying to put that together. Call came in and there was a body. Responder showed up, body was rigged.
Crap.
Trapper style.
Trapper style.
You don't mean that...
Yeah.
No. No, somebody has made a mistake. There's no way.
I don't think so.
Let me see.
Stop.
Don't let go of me.
Becky, stop. It's Calvary.
What?
Before you go in, you need to know that the victim is Calvary.
Oh my God.
You better close that mouth. You said that joke last time, it's now getting old.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
How about now? How about say
From what
please?
we can piece together, it seems like Calvary brought a prostitute.
God.
Brought her back here where, you know.
Track her down?
Only got a partial description. 20s, brunette.
Great.
Calvary put a whole clip in that wall, didn't hit one thing. Only blood here's his. And Officer Montesinos.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. Traps.
Fuck.
This is literally all I need to find. All the rest don't really matter. It's one of those clues that you can find to piece more things together, but pretty much the only thing you really need to know is that one. It's weird how she didn't hear.
Nothing useful.
Again? Controller. You have 3 battery power. There was no need for that to happen. I love how the Trapper is literally
I'm
like
sorry, but
next to
I have
that.
ask you this. Where were you last night?
Sorry. I love that the Trapper was literally right there.
I
Saw
spent
that.
the night, or the evening. With
Saw that she
Mr.
messed
Graves.
with the photo
Going
and
over
didn't
files?
pick up that
All night?
camera.
Yeah? So?
Shit.
What?
You need to be very, very careful how you handle this.
Why?
You gotta make sure you account for all your whereabouts. Everyone knows how you and Calvary felt about each other.
Tom.
You have to be careful.
Do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to yourself.
I'm not accusing you.
Oh no, but it's the first thing that pops up in there.
You can't blow up. You know what this looks like. Be smart.
This isn't happening.
I wish it wasn't.
I hated that fucker, but I would never do something like this.
I believe you.
You shouldn't have to believe me.
Like, he's literally right there. And he set off that bomb to make it seem like it wasn't him.
Oh my god.
That's the end of part 1.
Kinda clever.
Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box
It's kind of a
when you're ready to
coincidence
move
that
on.
after all the bombings, that bomb came off and he came out completely clean, without a single scratch. His hands are okay as well. Interesting factoid. Bum 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 bum. Okay.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
I wonder if this was supposed to be a
Simon,
full-fledged
how you
game,
holding
but
on?
they had problems with time or
Hanging in
something.
there. A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Or maybe Sony's like, I want this type of game, this PlayLink. I want a
Okay,
PlayLink
okay, guys,
game
settle
by
down.
you,
Listen up.
and I want it done at this specific
Hey,
time. And they're like,
listen
oh,
up.
I don't have enough to make a full-fledged game.
We
And
lost
they're
a
like,
cop
"Then
today.
just figure it out."
Another one won't be returning to active duty.
And then they made
And it
a
could have been even worse.
2-hour-long game.
I know it's going to be tough on all of us.
Even less.
No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
Excuse me, Sergeant. What's the latest on the witness? The call girl?
We got an APB out, and
Look at his neck.
one for this Adam Jones, too.
Why?
We'll keep you updated. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. Detective Marnie, I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
Yeah, sure. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks. No matter how it goes down.
I still don't like
But
that
thank
the
you for
camera
asking.
goes straight through that
I'll let
door.
you know if we find anything. So
Oh,
I've
that
been
was
going
quick.
over it in my head.
What?
You needed an alibi for me at the crime scene. Do you really believe that I had something to do with this?
Becky.
I asked you a question.
Will you let me through, please?
I'm your partner. We have to be honest with each other.
Honest? Fine. Here's honest. Everybody knows about this beef between you and Calvary. Some of these guys, they don't think you're all there. You've got to start watching out for yourself.
Tom, you're accusing me of murdering a fellow officer.
You had motive. I'm just doing my job.
You're my partner, Tom.
How can I forget?
We're supposed to be on the same side here.
I'm not on your side because I'm your partner. I'm on your side because I'm your friend. And you got more around here than you realize. Why do you think Riggs put you on case review?
He just wants me out of the way.
Maybe. Or maybe he thinks you'll actually find something.
I mean, maybe.
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense. LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas. In and out of the 3rd Precinct lockup for years, but known for his uncanny ability to avoid doing any real time. Seems likely that he knew people on the inside. If the 3rd Precinct cops were the trapper's targets, well, he connects both worlds. His brother, Vernon LeMay, works in sanitation downtown. I'm gonna pay him a visit.
So I was silent for a little bit there. It's really hard to like add commentary to stuff that I've seen already. But I'm trying. I should have tried to play another game.
I'd like to have a little chat.
I could understand why he does it though. He completely like never went in jail, and then like a cop comes over and he's like, "Nah, I ain't going in jail this time." But I hope the people of this game know that some of like the graphics or the way the characters are looking, or like their heads moving, it looks kind of wonky and looks odd, or it looks really off. So I hope they know that. I don't think they're well aware of it, but they should be. Because Until Dawn had it too.
You just stay back. Back!
Mr. LeMay, listen to me. You don't want to do anything stupid, okay?
I don't gotta do anything.
No? I just want to talk to you.
What the hell you want to talk about?
Put the gun down. I just want to talk. Las Palmas Orphanage? I need your help. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner this little misunderstanding will be over.
Just stay back.
Okay. I'm just gonna drop my weapon. Okay? See? I only want to talk to you.
God damn it.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say
can and will be used against me. Story of my life, lady.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm glad he knows that he was arrested multiple times.
Ain't looking too good right now, Vernon. I guess low-life numbskull just runs in the family, huh?
What?
Quit dicking me around. This is about your brother. Adam Jones.
Ah.
What can you tell me?
Bro mentioned him once or twice.
Said no matter how much he wailed on him, the kid would just look back at him with these big old dead eyes. Just taking it. Bro could do whatever he wanted, no matter how much the bastards complained. Cops weren't gonna touch their golden goose.
Why is that?
You know what? I think my mouth just got tired. I think it's time for my lawyer. I know my rights.
Elaborate.
Want me to spell it out? He supplied. For everyone. Yeah, you gonna send me up the river? You better make a hell of a lot of extra room.
Why is that?
Because I'm taking half the police department with me.
Get this piece of shit out of here.
Okay, so he wasn't much of a help. At least he's not dead.
This stuff about LeMay and the guys in the 3rd Precinct, is that the... what you were dealing with back then?
Teller was the ringleader over there. Kept his cards close to the chest. But I knew something was up. That's why I left.
You have to tell someone about this.
No reason to dig up the dead just to drag him through the mud.
Yeah, I gotta keep that blue nice and clean, huh?
We have bigger fish now, Tom. If these killings are connected to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at the center of it. It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage. Couldn't find any reference to this in the police records. I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
Do it. Do it. $14.47. Is there a way to, like, be at that dinner place and discuss things with both my partner and Felicity? Because if I feel like if that's a thing, I might be able to have different things. I kind of want to do some outcomes, and I kind of want to do some other ones. But...
Hello? Hello?
Okay. I don't know if that photo does anything. Yeah, the photo does nothing. That trapdoor is the only one that matters. I found a photo. Wow! Crime scene expert right here. I found a photo. Ew. The nasty stuff.
Oh, hello, ladies.
Well, what
Looks
was their
like Father Rominsky was a regular customer.
Coat moving for?
Whoa.
Whoa. Inappropriate.
Hey! Hey, who's there? Freeze! Don't move! Stop! What? Damn it! No.
If it was me, I would have just caught the train as well. Because I could just look under the tracks and see his feet are no longer there, so it'd be like, oh, either he ran away. Oh, her coat just flapped. But I feel like I should look under the train to see if he was still running. And if he wasn't, just jump on the train.
Back to the beginning. The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. Widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband. Maybe 5 years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to be chatty.
I didn't keep everybody there alive, so
Yes?
Miss Johnson?
What do you
I
want?
let that hostage at the beginning die, so.
I'd like to speak to you about your husband.
What are you, a cop? I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Well, that was weird. I just saw the door thing for a second.
No, ma'am, I'm not a cop. I'm a reporter doing some research on the Trapper case.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea why the Trapper might want to harm your husband?
He did more than harm that son of a bitch. He killed him. Tore his damn throat out, and thank God for it. At least someone had the balls to put that scum in the ground. I would have liked to shake the Trapper's hand. Did me a favor.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that your husband treated you like that. Sounds like he had it coming one way or another.
Yeah, one way or another. That all you wanted?
I'd like to know if, your husband ever used the services of a call girl.
What are you kidding? He suck his pecker in everything from high-priced spreads to gutter cleaners. I gave up keeping score.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of anyone by the name of Adam Jones?
A kid named Adam used to help my husband out sometimes before he lost his undertaking job, but that was a long time ago.
Could this be him? Maybe just grown up a bit?
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Take a good look.
Yep. I say that's him.
I bet she didn't
Well,
even
thank
look
you
at
for
it.
your time, Miss Johnson.
She was just staring at that person like, are you questioning me? Are you questioning me? I'll just say that it is. Because you know, you don't know. Did it do it again? Like, I understand you want to get those pictures and stuff, but don't have that freaking glitchy thing.
Detective Marnie?
On my way to see Simon Hillary.
At his house? After hours?
Yeah. I'm really starting to think there's a connection here with the prostitutes and the Trapper killings. Hillary might have some forensic evidence we've overlooked.
Go easy on him, all right? He's pretty shook up from the fireworks this morning.
It's just a few questions. It's no big deal.
Mm-hmm. Thunder.
Detective Marnie. Hello.
I'm sorry to bother you at home.
Please. Come in. I can't believe how close
Those
I
are not
was
real
to
fruits.
just another split second and... My God.
Don't dwell on it. You're alive, that's the important thing.
Yes. Of course.
Do you remember Las Palmas?
The orphanage, the case from a few years ago. Unspeakable.
He's
Yeah.
more monotone than I am.
Yeah, we're doing some digging. The father there, Rominsky, seems to have a thing for the ladies of the night, which is starting to feel just like the Calvary case. And Walsh, the Undertaker. Hooker, same thing. Night of his death. That's just too many hookers to be a coincidence.
Huh?
Unless every single man in this town is a John.
Well,
I'm working on a new theory. It's just a sketch, but I think you can help me.
all right.
Was there anything you found that might point to the killer being a woman?
Well, there was trace evidence. Yes, it's possible, certainly.
Is that data still available?
Of course, the records were archived when Finn confessed.
Are you all right?
Sorry? It's this morning. I'm still a little shaken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I don't
bet
know,
he's just
something
scared.
swishy. It's like we've got all these tidy little puzzle pieces, but the picture on the box makes no sense. Feeling like there's a lot more to this than just Jonathan Finn, you know?
I'm not sure I do, Detective.
And now, the Calvary murder, maybe Finn's still a part of it, but what if someone else is pulling the strings?
I'm suddenly feeling very unsafe again.
Finn's Adam Jones apparently survived the orphanage fire. Worked for the Undertaker, Trapper's first Vic. The widow even identified him from a picture.
If that's not a conclusion that he's the guy, then nothing will.
I'm sorry. I am still feeling very foggy after the explosion.
Her jeans are going through her coat.
Sorry, just a moment. I'll get that all cleaned up.
Got a nice house though. Got him.
My apologies. I'm still a little scattered.
Don't worry about it. Here, let me help you. All right. I've taken up way too much of your time.
It's no bother. Really.
Oh, I know that you didn't get to finish your evaluation at the crime scene. Is there anything that you may have missed?
Well, I don't think so, but this was no typical attack. Whoever Calvary was with, he probably knew them.
Thank you for your time. Okay, that was odd. Simon basically freaked out. And that hoodie. Was he
What's with
following
these
me?
audio
Revenge?
things for?
My gut says that he's mixed up with this somehow. Time to do something.
Like, I don't understand what the audio thing is for, because apparently don't use any of that. Because even if she does all those audio recordings, she still gets, like, arrested or something if they still assume it's her and she doesn't do anything right. So I don't know what those are for. Literally, both Felicity and her did it. Is it just some excuse to make the characters talk out loud instead of make the entire scene silent? Probably.
Oh my. 8:23 p.m. Revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's murder. Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first. It's not that big of a place, but I always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
Why the fudge am I in the mood for some cheesy nachos? It's one of those things where, like, you just, like, randomly in the time of day you smell something and think it smells like one thing, but you know it's not, and then you automatically get in the mood for that said thing that you think it smells like. Like, I have nothing in this room that smells like peanut butter, but for some reason I'm in the mood for peanut butter now.
Now what is that? Son of a bitch.
Is that weird?
Gotcha.
I think it's weird. Again, they did it. What's with those transitions? Like, they try to transition one scene to another, but they just it just bugs out for like a good second.
Okay, now this is just... Huh. Okay, now who's this?
Again, they did it again. You know who it is. Don't need to say, okay, now who's this? I love that the medical examiner doesn't even, like...
That's from the orphanage. Dollars to donuts, that's the same hoodie I saw drying over Simon's washing machine. Shit. Wow. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry, but I am sorry. Hey, what? How did she hear that?
I can explain.
Yeah, well, you damn well better.
I will. I will, just... Could you...
Start talking.
I needed to know.
Know what?
About you.
What were you trying to find out?
I know you and Calvary had issues.
It's putting it mildly.
That's exactly my point. The inquiry?
Jesus Christ. You too?
I have to look at this from every angle, Becky. You know that. If you wanted Calvary out, then you could have used Finn's confession to pin it on the Trapper. That's opportunity and motive.
You're right. And so is this
Oh my
right
God.
now.
Oh God, please. Please, Becky.
Felicity. Who am I? Who? For you to think that I could do this.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, because I would withheld that information from the beginning. I understand that now. I understand it now. It sucks, because I wanted to see another outcome, but I understand it now.
Okay, that's the end of part 2.
What
Hit the
happened to-
box when you're ready to
What
move
happens to
on.
that guy, though? The Trapper dies. Oh, does the judge just die anyways? Because you're not there to save him? Makes sense. I'm not gonna start messing up on this last part. I don't know how I'm gonna mess up. I want both of them dead. Vicky found evidence that Father Witnessky used prostitutes. Yeah. This is all stuff that happened about like 20 minutes ago. It's the same photos. My controller just fell.
And now, part 3 of Hidden Agenda.
There's only 3 parts to this game, which is crazy. Like, last game had Until Dawn has like 12 parts. This one has 3. I don't know about the VR game because I don't have VR. Are you serious? Here you go. Bar.
You still think
Oh,
it's
okay.
me?
Becky, I have to be honest, but it does kind of look like you, and that's not going to help your case.
If that was me on the footage, then why would I show it to you? I mean, why wouldn't I just kill you back at the cabin?
You kind of almost did.
Touche. The guy on that video? In the hoodie? Same guy I chased earlier.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
All right, so this hooker, she's working with the Trapper. Why? She lures them and kills them, and he sets up the trap?
The thing that I'm stuck on... Where did the hooker go? She goes into the bathroom, and the hoodie guy comes out. I did some digging on Simon Hillary.
What do you mean?
I kinda took a peek at his personnel file.
Took a what?
Then I found his high school yearbook online.
Becky, are you sure that's a good idea right now?
Well, maybe it wasn't the safest move, but
I kind of want to know what the other
Whatever.
dialogue says,
it was
but
worth it.
What'd you find?
I found Simon Hillary.
So?
That's Simon Hillary.
Wait, are you saying our Simon is not the Simon?
What if he stole this guy's identity?
But how?
The timeline fits. They'd be about the same age. And look, you can see a resemblance. Adam supposedly died in the fire, then pretty soon after, Simon Hillary starts his training. He's been following me since the briefing.
Simon? Or Adam, I guess?
Yeah. He knew I'd be looking into old cases, and that with enough digging, they'd lead me right to him.
Damn it. I'm not sure if there's enough here yet for a warrant.
I know, but I can get this guy. We can get this guy. With your help.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just lay it all out first?
Thanks. When Calvary was investigating the Trapper 5 years ago, he had one big blind spot. Prostitutes. The first target, the Undertaker. Met with a hooker the night he was killed. Father Rominsky had a thing for hookers. And now Calvary is killed by a hooker. At least someone dressed like one. If it is Simon, maybe he's using a hooker to lure his targets into a premeditated murder site. Or maybe there's something we're missing. I don't even know what to think anymore. I feel like everyone is out to get me.
Don't worry, Detective. You're safe with me.
Now, should I drink or should I not drink? Kind of want to drink, but kind of don't want to drink. I want to see what happens if I don't drink, but I want to see what happens if I do drink.
No one's ever safe in this town. Simon knew Jonathan Finn started talking.
I picked that one.
And then he killed Calvary because he knew everyone would immediately suspect me. Throw them all right off the scent. Christ. He's been right in front of our face this whole time. What? Felicity, what?
Well, a search warrant for Simon's house is out of the question. But there is another way.
Like?
He knows you, so you could call him up for a drink, and while he's out here and you've got your eyes on him...
Seriously? You want to break into his house?
Well...
Felicity, that's illegal.
But we'd know for sure.
Let's do it.
Fuck it, let's get him.
She still just sits there.
Okay, great. Temple Bar. 10 minutes? Perfect. I'll be here. Bait's on the hook. Go fish.
I want to see what happens if I miss. Like, she's just gonna stay here. What the fudge? It sucks that I want to see one outcome or the other, and I can't restart from part 3. I have to restart from the very beginning. So if I make one decision, I'm gonna have to restart from the very beginning to see the other. And it really, really sucks. At least with Until Dawn, you could change between chapters. This one, you're just stuck having to restart waste another whole hour just playing the same game again. Bang, bang, bang. Does she expect to shoot the tire out? I don't even know what they expect. It's a runaway vehicle. Can't exactly shoot the person through the window. Oh, and she still goes here. Alright. That works.
If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times.
Investigate, don't flee. I know it's just on the TV.
There's no light at the end of the tunnel for any of us. There's just money. Gorgeous, green, greedy money. And all we'll ever do is keep on wanting it until the day we die.
You forgot there's only one thing sweeter than money, baby. Revenge.
Kiss on the lips. Oh. Hello? Excuse me? Excuse me? Can you
This
not
is
buffer?
609. I need a trace on license number 2018116.
License 2018116 returns clear and is registered to a vehicle belonging to Simon Hillary.
Son of a bitch. I need backup. Now. In pursuit of the trapper. I repeat, I need immediate backup.
And Felicity's still in there.
Shit. Time to go.
So will she just die? I mean, I know the other woman comes down, so what happens then? Interesting factoid. Tough for me to figure things out. I know. Sorry if you keep me cracking my knuckles. It's a thing that I constantly do.
Shit.
She's got scared by it. I don't know what these clues will do. The kind of basic things that I don't need to really know about. Suspicious costumes. Found a rat trap. New recording from Becky's phone. Glad the phone died then.
What the hell?
Okay, great. Temple Bar. 10 minutes? Perfect. I'll be here. See you soon, Simon.
Oh, cookies.
Oh, cookies. Same. I like cookies. What if I try to flee? Oh, he's not even there. Crap. I wanted to hide. But I wanted to see what would happen if he was free, if she was there.
Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Felicity Graves. Come on, come on, come on, pick up. Felicity?
Becky, oh my god, where are you?
It's Simon. He was at the bar the whole time. He tried to kill me.
Oh.
Becky, I need to see you. In person.
What?
Just come and meet off I-675?
She just like said "oh" and just stared for like a good 10 seconds. I don't know why, but I found that really funny. I mean, I know it's just the game like realizing, hey, there's supposed to be dialogue here, but there's not. But let the camera just keep rolling. But like all she said was "oh," and then she stared. She stared. That was so weird. I'm in pursuit with the killer.
Hey, what's this
Well,
all
let's
about?
Stop.
Simon tapped your phone.
Shit.
If he was listening, he should be on his way here.
What?
It's okay, I called the police too. They're on their way.
Oh, boy.
Good evening, ladies. I'm very impressed by your detective work, but I'm afraid that this little adventure here has taken its course.
We know who you are, Adam. We know what they did to you. We know why you're doing this.
Really? I've been following you, Detective Marnie. And I know you don't have a shred of evidence to back up your ridiculous claims.
Don't be so sure.
Oh, right. Except what's on your phone. Hand it over.
Having your hand up in the air will not prevent the light from shining on you.
Simon. Thanks for taking the bait.
You're under arrest, Simon. It's over.
Suppose it is. But I got what I wanted. And you cannot take that away from me. Everyone who hurt us is dead. Everyone at the orphanage. Everyone at the 3rd precinct. Even the goddamn judge is dead. Case dismissed.
Drop the gun, Simon.
Okay. I ain't gonna shoot. I ain't gonna shoot. Watch. He just... Where did he shoot? Where did he get shot? There seems to be no bullet wounds. Where did I get shot? What's going on? Dead or alive? White belt. Oh, I got 2 silver trophies from that. Everyone died. Everyone is dead. I have killed the everyone. Can I? Okay, there we go. Let's see the
Simon
ending.
Hillary, a forensics medical examiner with the local police department, was being considered a suspect and has now been shot and killed by law enforcement, according to files we've obtained from an anonymous leak within the police force. Detective Marnie was implicated in the notorious 2012 Trapper killings, previously attributed to Jonathan Finn. The police
They
are
still
treating these
blamed me?
reports as nothing more than a vicious smear. An investigation is ongoing. Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press only moments ago.
Okay.
We can now confirm that Detective Becky Marnie and District Attorney Felicity Graves have been killed. I have no further comment at this time. Thank you.
Simon was right here, in our station, the whole time. I don't know how he did it. How we missed every sign. How many good cops around here, let alone detectives?
Do you know someone named Simon Hillary?
I love how he just stays completely silent, despite us literally knowing. Was that it? I guess that's it. Interesting. Whoa. It's like different positions every time. Oh, I think that's enough for now. I might stream later. I'll probably stream later. But I'll probably stream later. Do that, play another game. I don't know what yet, but I'll play another game. So, thanks for watching. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Please in this video bless you. If you had a bad day, I hope this cheered you up in some way. It's all about violence and death, so I don't know if that would cheer you up, but if it does, then good for you. So, yeah. See ya. That was some great endings there. Bad endings. Great bad endings. But I'm glad I saw those. Do 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 do.